channel Not So Average Joe. This is Creepshow episode 1.
Well, seriously, this is Creepshow episode 1. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited about watching Creepshow finally again, but this time a TV series. I think 5 episodes, 10 stories altogether. I'm really excited. I cannot wait. It's just been released. So the original Creepshow films I absolutely adore. I mean, they're inspired by like the Tales of the Crypt comics. I love the films of that as well. The original Creepshow is written by Stephen King and directed by George A. Romero. It's a shame George A. Romero can't be back because obviously, unfortunately, he lies in his grave. May he rest in peace. However, Stephen King, I'm glad to have back for this. You got Greg Nicotero, who was part of the original. Well, he was a big fan of the original. He's here for Creepshow, and I'm very happy with that. He's from The Walking Dead and various other horror films. Does a lot of the visual effects, etc. So I'm very excited. Stephen King's got one short film actually in the first episode. His is called Grey Matter. But he had 2 in the original Creepshow. I'm trying to remember exactly what they are, but I know my favourite stories from the original Creepshow series were particularly in the first film. You had the Stephen King one called inspired by his short story Weeds. I've forgotten the name of it, but it involves a man finding a crashed meteorite, and he wants to sell it to the local school or university to be able to get funding to pay off his debts, but then he finds that it has this ooze once he puts water on it, and then he touches the ooze, he gets infected by these weed-like plant creatures, alien plant creatures, and then it infests his entire body and everything he touches around him, and in the end he ends up killing himself because he's been taken over by this alien plant life, and then it spreads around the globe. That's the gist of it. And there's another one with cockroaches. Again, I've forgotten the name of that, but that terrified the crap out of me when I watched it when I was younger. Basically a man, there's a power cut, he's in his apartment, a relatively rich man like a banker or whatever, and then cockroaches slowly start infesting his house until they eventually start bursting out of his body and his mouth, and it's pretty gross. But that's why I love Creepshow. And what I love about this series as well, now the TV series come out also, is that it puts a lot of emphasis on short films, and short films always get left quite a lot when it comes to recognition, whether it's awards recognition or just critical public recognition. And it's nice to have a TV series that has several short films in there, much like the Creepshow films, etc. And they're all horror films, my favourite category, and I love horror, and I'm really excited for this. I cannot wait. I think we should just get straight into it. Oh yeah, and the other episode I really loved was The Crate. I think it's called The Crate, and that involves like this monster in a crate. It came from Antarctica, I think, and from an expedition, and it gets found underneath the stairs. I'm trying to rack my mind back to it. Lots of mystery to that. Anyway, let's just get straight into this series. I'm so excited. Oh, talking about The Crate, Arctic Expedition. Ha ha ha. Wow, yes, practical effects, that's what I like to see. Such a sexy creature he is. Nice opening credits there. I'm so excited for this. I hope they use a lot of practical effects. You can use you can use some CGI as in relevant areas, but I hope they go back to traditional horror with practical effects and costumes and real blood, etc. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see from a horror series or a horror film or horror of any type. It needs to feel real. It needs to look real. Oh yeah. Oh, it looks a bit like Lady Frankenstein there. And he is called Creep. Oh, love this comic book style. It reminds me of something else. I'll tell you at the end when I discuss this at the end of this episode.
Category 4 we had in the region was Hurricane Hazel in 1954, which left an estimated 1,000 people dead. If you were unable to evacuate, we urge you to find immediate shelter. And now for something new from the Jerks.
Oh, such a nice transition. Lots of missing pets.
$876.43. Every time there's a storm, there's a run on supplies.
Hello, Georgie.
Any Harrow Supreme, Mrs. Parmalee?
Your daddy. I'll go get it.
Ain't seen a storm like this one come through since
There's children missing as well.
58,
A monster on the list.
59. I remember it was right around the time the love of your life walked out on you. She said it wasn't you. It was the weather.
And you should be grateful that she did walk out on me, because you wouldn't have had nobody to hang out with the last 20 years.
Every night you two egg each other on. There's no point in going on about the past.
Better than the present.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Times are come and gone. This town is practically dead.
It's like mouldy
Storm might just
box.
be the last nail in the coffin.
Chief, I thought you were gonna get rid of my mold problem for me.
I tried. Keeps coming back.
Oh, gross.
Everything okay?
What is that?
My daddy.
It's like fucking
He's
slug
changed.
slime.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I can't say. He's real sick. I don't want to go back. Please. I never want to go back.
Oh, sweetheart. You don't have to go back.
Might do eventually.
You just stay right here. You need to go pay a visit to that boy's father.
You stay here with Miss Parmalee, all right? And me and Doc will take that case of beer. We go over and see your daddy.
No. I mean, would you? Would you really do that, Mr. Connors?
Of course I would, son. Of course.
He ain't been feeding you very much, has he? You come on over here and sit down. I'm gonna get you a nice warm meal.
I'm loving the ominous piano in the
I
background,
think got that boy so
along with the storm.
I don't know.
Very effective sound, very
I
effective
haven't
music.
seen him look like that since George Kelso.
George who?
George Kelso. Years ago, he saw something in the sewers that spooked the bejesus out of him.
Sewer monster.
Shit.
Must have made landfall.
I remember something that my daddy used to say to me. He'd say, son, there are things in the corners of this world that if you look them right in the face, they'll drive you insane.
And poor boy. It's not just like this. Mama and Papa had a hell of a fight. Martha ran out into that storm. But she's never been the same since.
All right, let's do this. Go now so we don't get caught in the thick of it.
Dixie, we'll be back in a few minutes.
Damn storm.
Oh, yeah. I'm loving these transitions. Ugh, so
Go
good.
on. Why don't we start at the beginning?
Not gonna tell Mrs. Parmalee.
Nothing to tell. Timmy, when I was your tutor, what did I always tell you about math? For every problem, there's a solution. Well, life's just like that. What's been eating at you?
All started a few years ago. After
Your mama died.
we buried her on a Tuesday. My daddy wouldn't talk to anyone but me.
Oh, this is so well done.
Why don't you go back inside, son?
Daddy always taught me that a real man don't cry.
And that's when he took up the bottle.
He always liked his Friday night beers, ain't gonna lie. But after a while, every night was Friday to him. As soon as he'd come home, he'd have to have his arrows. He said it helped him put the long day behind him. Otherwise, work would grind him down. After a while, everything seemed to grind him down. Argument on the factory floor, late on the rent, pickup needs a new alternator. And then it wasn't just nights. They caught him drinking on the job. They gave him his papers. I don't want you to think I'm speaking poorly of my daddy. He was always good to me. But all that seemed to, I don't know, just kind of fade away. Is everything okay, Daddy?
I know I've been no good. I'm sorry. I'm gonna quit. I promise. You gotta believe me. I'm gonna be your daddy again, okay?
That didn't happen, did it? Oh, Timmy, I am so sorry to see your daddy change like that.
Change? Mrs. Parmalee. That was just the beginning.
Don't like where this is going. Turn back
I
now.
think there's something more about your daddy you wanted to share.
He became good for only one thing.
What's that?
Drinking contests.
Christ, Jesus.
What's that, Daddy?
Oh no.
You okay, Daddy?
What? Oh, it's a slime that was on that lady's fingers. What's in that drink? Oh, that's gross. It's been drinking like flipping alien goo or something.
I swear it smelled like something crawled in there and died.
Maybe you should call a doctor or someone.
2 days later, I come home from school and I find my daddy doing something he never done. Watching afternoon tearjerkers.
It's too darn bright in here. Why don't you go and close the shade for your daddy?
Oh, what's happening to his face?
And that's what it became.
Oh,
Every day after
definitely
school, I'd
changing.
have to get him his Hero Supreme.
Oh, he's looking really
I
bad.
wouldn't dare go home without it. Yeah, Daddy?
I need you to turn off that light.
I'm just trying to do my homework.
You question your daddy, are you? You were whipping? You said you good for nothing friend's house.
Sure, Daddy.
Oh my god, his voice has changed as well. It's like a demon inside
Where you
him.
go? Blanket up these windows.
You ever miss Mama? 'Cause I really miss her.
Go on now. Time's wasted.
Timmy, you have to tell me what's happening with your daddy so we can get him help.
Yeah, this is it. Thank Christ. Richie's on the second floor. Whoa!
Oh, damn.
Goddamn Gato, some bitch landlord's got the radiator going in September.
What do you think happened here?
Oh.
Be damned if I know.
What the hell? Hey, you
Easy there, Chief. Okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Just take it slow.
It's just so damn hot in here.
Yeah, right.
Richie! Richie! You up here? Richie!
He started demanding I heat up his harrows. He wanted the radiators on at full blast.
Ew.
One day, I come home and my daddy,
Turn on the lights, son.
Oh, what the hell?
he's all wrapped
Why are
up
you
in
not
mud
taking it to hospital?
head to toe.
Oh, I think you've used a bit too much moisturiser, man.
Don't. Don't hurt.
Oh, ooh.
Nice.
Giant slimy penis arm.
Don't you dare.
Yeah.
I'll touch you.
Bit too late for that though.
Like this.
Richie!
Hell no.
Oh, yeah, I smell bad in here. What is going on?
It's like moss growing everywhere. This is like Stephen King's short story Weeds that we saw in the first Creepshow film. It's a man that's going through changes because he's getting infected with some sort of alien
I can't, please, Mrs.
parasite
Donnelly,
or some
don't make me.
sort.
He's in pain. Your mama would want you to tell me. You know she would.
His thirst. It grew. He wanted more beer.
Oh no! The missing pets. Oh, does that mean the missing twins are in there as well?
What he's going to do?
He's going to kill the missing twins. They're still alive.
There are no more supplies. His appetite's grown. First it was the animals, and
No,
then
they're not.
I didn't know what to do, you see? Everyone left town because of the storm. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You have to understand.
Chief! Doc?
Nothing could stop him.
No.
I brought them to him.
No.
Oh my god!
Oh, we got
That is sick.
Let's get out of here.
He was so hungry.
This is like the Fly. Just regurgitating acid on them or something.
What is he going to do?
You're under arrest. Richie!
Oh, fudging hell. What in the fuck is that? Why do you stick your gun inside its belly? Shoot it in the head. No. Oh, it's absorbing him. It's multiplying. Oh, he's like the Thing. That is some very good visual effects though.
Why?
It seems mostly practical.
He promised me he was gonna quit. He's my daddy. I love him.
And now you've doomed everyone because your naivety.
We have to get out of town. We have to figure out how fast. How long do we have?
Oh. Who is it that's splitting?
Oh God, please! God, no!
Dixie, what in the good Lord's name are you doing?
At this rate, it's 6 days.
6 days! 6 days to what?
So dramatic. Oh, and now he's gone. I love how at the beginning they were showing, oh, she was his maths teacher, and now she's sitting there She's about to be eaten, but no, she has to get the numbers right to see how long it's going to take for the whole Earth to be taken over. Oh, that's funny and really well done and quite chilling at the same time. I love this guy.